What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's Ted here with Bodies and Wicks. I am, oh man, getting wound down for the day. All right, it has been it's been a long day. You know, if anybody has been paying attention to Forex or crypto, things have been, you know, a little wobbly today, a little wobbly. But let's check and see if we can't figure out what is going on. So let's head over to forexfactory.com first and see. As you can see, not much happened today. There was really not much on the agenda. But what was big was Brexit. Let's see if we got some Brexit news. We got some weird news here from Brexit. I don't even know what this means. British war grave staff attending European seminaries face 50% pay cut due to Brexit, and we're told the day after Armistice Day, which is weird once we get to actually talking about what happened with the GBP today. Okay, Brexit, sure. Let's see what else we got with Brexit news. Let's just go straight to BBC for the source, right? Not. Let's see your PM resists calls to extend Brexit's deadline. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know, but I didn't really see. I think there was I think I saw something about a last ditch effort about extending the fishing deal in Brexit or whatever. But then we also have here in the United States the stimulus and what people are saying about it. A lot of people don't think it's enough. I mean, it's like a $900 billion package, and what, you're getting 600, you're getting 600, you're getting 600. I might get a 600. I mean, who knows what people are actually going to receive. But it should definitely be interesting to say the least. Anyways, let's get to the chart, shall we? So let's check out a little good old Bitcoin here, and I should have held on to this sell. So what happened last night? I think it was last night. Yeah, it's definitely last night. After it made that news, you had that high, right? Then it came up and it poked just above that high. Just enough to trigger those people that had their buy stops set right there, right? So they thought it was gonna be a breakout. Right, you know, it goes above it, and then it comes back and tests it, and then it breaks out. Right. Well, those people got taken out. They got screwed. So they got their buy stops hit, and they got taken out. And then I saw it come down, and unfortunately, I wasn't watching it on this. I was watching it on BTC USD. Which is a little bit different. Prices are a little bit different when you go from BTC USD to BTC Perp. And mainly the BTC Perp is more for your CFDs, people that trade CFDs like me. I am not an equity holder in Bitcoin. I don't own any. I trade it. That's how I make my money from Bitcoin. I will literally think if it's too high, I'll sell it. And like I did, and made some money that way. And I'll even though the U.S. dollar may be going down, who knows what's going down with the U.S. dollar right now? The U.S. dollar is what I trade with. So what happened here? I'll go back to I was looking at this and I was trying to judge this, and it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to. Once I switched to Perp, it eventually panned out pretty much how I wanted to. So. I was gonna make sure. Okay, I just had to double check, make sure my mic was on, people could hear me. So once it did get above, you see this line right here, right? This is the high. As soon as it cracked above this high and then dropped down, hit this low, I knew it was gonna retrace back up and hit one of these order blocks. I hate anybody who is a Bitcoin person or anybody that's a crypto person and doesn't think the same rules apply to crypto as they do to Forex. You are completely fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. The same rules apply. The same price action applies. The liquidity applies. It all applies the same exact way. So what happened here, and I'm on a 5-minute chart here right now. I mean, I could get down to a 15, but 5-minute charts are good because you can kind of see, you know, a little bit more. But once it dropped down to here, I pulled the fib, right? See, my resolution is not optimal. It was streaming fine yesterday. Hold on, guys. I will be right back. All right, now I should be going. There we go. Okay, now we're back live. Okay, anyways, I changed a little bit of the video output. It shouldn't be buffering now. Hopefully it doesn't buffer. I had to just lower the quality of the video a little bit for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, what I was talking about was I was going back to Bitcoin, and I was saying to anybody that thinks that that the rules don't apply to crypto that apply to Forex, you're completely insane. The same rules apply. It's the exact same rules. So I follow what is called smart money or you know, inner circle trader, I guess you could say. I follow mostly his stuff. A lot of you know, especially wick off distribution stuff. Those kind of things is what I look for in price action and what works for me. So whenever I was looking at Bitcoin yesterday, and I had to go to a family thing and whatnot, and by the time I got home, right, it was right around this time whenever Bitcoin was coming back up. I noticed that Bitcoin had cropped its high, right, just punched its high just enough, and I knew as soon as it came back down, it was its purpose. It's an algorithm. What it did is it took out all of the people that were going long, right? All the people that were just going long, and they thought it was going to retest and then go long again. Of course, it didn't do that. It took those people out, right? It drops down a bunch. It makes people think it's going to be another breakout. That's going to be your fake breakout. It comes back up. What's it do? It hits an order block. Hits your 5-minute order block right there. That's where I have this line right here. So this right here, and I'll even put text to it. That's your 5-minute. Anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. I don't know what happened with my video. I thought my OBS captured everything, but it only captured 10 minutes of that, so kind of disappointed that it didn't capture everything that I recorded live. So I'm gonna try to get everything that was live, break it down into a video for you guys, and then have this little piece that I'm about ready to show to you added to the end. But for now, this is what I got. So thanks, guys, and remember, if you can, subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. Okay, thank you guys so much. Alright, I guess I just have to do the rest of my video on recording. So, anyways, we were at the British pound. I think we're at the, I don't even know where we were at, to be honest. But wait for the British pound. I was thinking to go down, wait for a good entry level tomorrow, or over the London session. We'll see what's going to happen. My technicals, like I said, say it's going to go up. but you know, all the Brexit news could be saying otherwise, so I don't know. I said EURGBP, still waiting for that to come back up. EURUSD, like I said, I think it's going to go sideways. Let's see if we can't take a look at some 1 hour candles here and see what's going on. So it did the same thing as, you know, kind of GBP did. Kind of get a little slam. One quick thing, guys, if you can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. That'd be great if you did. It gets my name out there, lets people know that the people like my stuff. So it'd be cool if you could help me out, even just a little bit. You know, give it a like. That'd be great. All right, cool. All right, so what I'm seeing here on the euro versus the dollar is that it came down, slammed down into kind of this faux, you know, resistance area. As you can see, looks like there's probably some order block. There's an order block that's like right here that's been very, very powerful in keeping this afloat, right? Because what I see is this right here as a huge money maker as far as the big banks are concerned. So a lot of people have their buys, you know, buy limits set right here. And or buy stop set right here, and as soon as they drop below these buy limits, you know, they think everybody's going to go short, and they pull them back up to reality and they take them out. That's how central banks tank the money. So anyways, what I called for EURUSD is that we would probably see sideways action. You would probably see it getting a little bit higher and a little bit higher, considering the dollar is going to be definitely breaking down lower, I think. If we take a look at the dollar, though, let's see. I mean, it's not gotten as low as it did last week so far. But you know, it's kind of making its own way. Looks like it's like a little bit of a gap there in between the time, you know, that we stopped for the day and to today. I did put there is a order block right in that area, right? Looks like it came up right to that order block and it's about to sell off, so we should see some positive action right now, probably in the euro and the GBP. Looks like we are. Like I said, I'm thinking we're going to see positive action on both. And so let's get down to the euro. So what happened with the euro today? To be honest, I found way better luck with EURUSD GBPUSD than I could with EURUSD. I just could not find a good place that I thought was a good entry. Like I said, I woke up at 5 this morning. That's the time I usually wake up and or at least start looking at the charts. It had already hit the bottom, right? And I was like, ugh, but you know, it was already going down for the day, right? So at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're wondering, you know, if this is going to be a pullback and it's going to keep going down, even though my bias, you know, told me it was probably going to go up, or if it was going to, you know, continue doing, you know, if it was going to continue on. It did kind of the same thing that GBP did. Once it had this little high area right here that it broke, and that was my buy area, is once it pulled back from that. So I did buy from here, right? And then I waited and I got to the 127 of this, same as I did with the GBP, right? And I got out from that point. So that was a good, I entered in at 70.5, and then to the, jeez, come on now, entered in at the 75, and then I entered out at the 127. Yeah, I was wanting to say it was somewhere around 60 pips is all I got from the EURUSD, but still not too bad considering what I expect is to see kind of loftiness from this. Just go ahead and draw and we're going to see probably, even though it's still been kind of balanced, a little bit of a rebalance couldn't help. I see this right here, right? This where it comes down, smacks this, and then goes back up. I see this as a point of interest, as a level of that it wants to go under, right? I see this as a liquidity point, you know, a point of that people would think is a support level, and I see it as a level that's going to go under instead. So what I think is probably going to happen with the Euro USD, probably going to drop back down to this area somewhere around here, right, and then continue upward. You know, maybe hit this. You know, again, it's probably just going to keep doing this. You know, finding these. You know, maybe hit the weekly bearish order block like it did with the high last week. Who knows? It may not hit the high like it did hit last week. But this is what I kind of expect it to do, is just kind of give like these bubbles throughout the week. And that's about it from the Euro USD. But anyways, that's what I got to say for that. And I'll put that at the end of the live video that did, and I'll upload it all together on YouTube, so that way YouTube doesn't screw me. I guess they only let me only have an hour, so that's all I got for you guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and maybe tomorrow night I'll see you. Maybe I'll try to jump on early in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and see what we can't find before I get ready for work. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. You have a good night, and always wear your pants. Just wear them.
Any advice or information on this website is general advice only. It does not take into account your personal circumstances. Please do not trade or invest based solely on this information. By viewing any material or using the information within this site, you agree that it is general education material, and you will not hold any person or entity responsible for loss or damages resulting from the content or general advice provided here by Bodies and Wicks, its employees, directors, or fellow members. Futures, options, and spot currency trading have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets, as well as Forex. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy, sell, trade futures, spot Forex, CFDs, options, or other financial products. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed in any material on this website. The past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results.